Hello, how you doing today? Oh yes, good to know you're fine. Okay, so our topic for today is reversible and irreversible changes. Can we say that together? Reversible and irreversible changes. At the end of this lesson, you should be able to define reversible and irreversible changes and mention examples of reversible and irreversible changes. So, what are reversible changes? When we say reversible, what does it mean? It means that you can get back the original substance. So, the changes in which we can get back the original substance are called reversible changes. For instance, boiling of water, a melting of ice. If you have ice and the ice melts, if you take it back to your freezer, it will still become ice. So we have blowing of balloon, we have folding of paper. These are reversible changes. So, and note, in the reversible change, materials turn into something that looks and feels different, but then it can be changed back to the original form. So it might be that the material is different from the original form, but it will still return back to the original form. So look at this change. All right, we have ice turning into water. This is a reversible change because this water can still turn back into ice. Okay, so it's a reversible change. You can see the melting of butter. Melting of butter, this butter when it melts, it's a reversible change. Okay, because it can still become compacted together and everything will just be solid. Okay, so what are irreversible changes? uh when we talk about irreversible mean that thing cannot go back to the original form. So in this irreversible changes, material changes into a completely new and different material. It changes into a completely new and different material. The material cannot be changed back to what it was before. So when we have something and we say that thing, this change is an irreversible change, that material cannot return back to the form that it was before. So I've said this before. So let's see some of the examples of irreversible changes. We have cutting of paper. When you cut the paper, you can't get back the paper back. You have already cut it. You have the bursting of balloon. When the balloon burst, it has busted. Nothing can be done about it. We have the making of chapati and the formation of curd from milk. Let me show you this chapati. Can you see chapati? Okay, this is a meal that's is always eating. You can see this, you can't get back the original substance. So we have other examples. We have the rusting of iron. Can you see this nail? Okay, this nail rusted. Okay, you can't get back the original nail, so it's an irreversible change. It's an irreversible change. Rusting of iron is an irreversible change. All right, so you can see this bread, toasting of bread. This bread, can you see? You've already burned it. All right, burning is involved here. So the bread has changed its form to another. So it's an irreversible change because you can't get. Can you see there is a difference between a roasted bread and a normal bread? So we have a burning of wood. Burning of wood is an irreversible change, okay? Because when a wood burns, you can't get back the wood. Okay, you can't get back the wood in its original form. So it's an irreversible change. All right. Look at this. We have this candle, burning of candle. You can see the wax melt. Though, can you see the wax? Though we have two major changes here. We have the reversible and the irreversible changes here, because the melting wax is a reversible change. You can from the wax you can still get back the candle, and but the burning thread, when the thread burns, okay, you can't get back the thread. It can't go back to the normal form. So that is an irreversible change. Okay, so I believe if I ask you, okay, now let me ask you, what kind of change is the melting of ice? Yes, melting of ice is a reversible change. What about rusting of iron? Yes, very good. Rusting of iron is an irreversible change. Okay, so I'm glad you know the answers. So ensure you take good care of yourself. Have a wonderful day. Bye.